Okay, so what are you gonna say?
I'll wing it, mate. No doubt I'll be insulting you. Just basically, getting a laugh at your expense. I expect. I don't know how, but I will.
Okay, let's wing it. Whoops. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Dust 514 video. Yes, Dust 514. Welcome back. We have finally got something to talk about on Dust here. So finally, 1.9, as all you guys know, has finally dropped in our laps, and it is glorious. I have my good trusty Gimp on a leash, Booker DeLuca. Booker, say hi to everyone out there.
Oh, thanks for doing it. Gimp. I've never been a gimp before. Donut. Yes, anyway, really nice to be back. I'm sure you've missed us like a hole in the head, but here we are, just to sully your weeks listening in weird and wonderful ways.
Right, well, as you know, Booker, 1.9 has finally dropped upon us. What do you want to talk about with regards to 1.9, Booker? There are quite a few things in those patch notes there, dude.
It's like a proper patch of old. It's like there's a whole great big list of things that they're doing. It's like the old days, man.
Quite listy, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got a whole big list of we'll go over some of these apps and bug fixes and changes to the way in which you play the game, changes to the ways in which the game is naughty word monetized. Ooh.
Very naughty word. Sorry, very naughty word.
It is a very naughty word, but I mean to be honest, for regular players of Dust, I think there's quite a lot of good stuff in it, around with some stuff that I'm not quite so sure where it's supposed to be leading the whole Dust juggernaut. Although I think it's more like a mini metro these days, to be honest.
Mini metro. Well, yes, Booker, you've got a good point there, mate. There's, from what I can tell, there's 3 new battlegrounds: Boulder Rim, Spine Reactor, and Isolation. Although Isolation is going to be the smaller of the 3. Sockets are going to be Barracks, Power Core, the production facility, and there's 2 new moods. Toxic and Stormy. I wonder where they got those names from.
Yeah, he's looking at you, Dust Forums. Yeah, Toxic and Stormy. Very, very apt.
Quite apt, I thought. Quite apt.
I've got to be honest, I was looking at the dev blog and looking at those pictures for the Stormy mood and the Toxic mood, and I've got to be honest, I cannot see the PS3 producing that skybox with any sort of like reasonable frame rate, which to be honest is struggling already at some points. Do you think that's really a PS3 screen grab, Bam?
No, not at all, Booker, not at all. I honestly think it's a screen grab from Legion itself. So devs are inadvertently giving us what Legion might look like, with these pictures here as well. So yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks, devs. Cheers.
And, I think there's, I always think in terms of when I'm looking at Dust now, and I don't know whether anybody else agrees with this or not, but I'm always thinking, why are they doing this in Dust? Because it's got to translate to Legion because they're testing ground, and they haven't said that actually officially. Then it would be silly not to think.
Yeah, be stupid for them to have a resource, i.e. Dust, and not use it as a testbed for Legion, and not just a testbed for sockets, maps, and playstyles, but also a monetization testbed. So yes.
Yes, monetizing. Well, there is in this. This is what slightly concerns me. Is the monetizing that's crept in. Well, I say crept in. It's been coming with a bit of a bang in Uprising 1.9, and they're finding new ways in which to monetize the game. So, triple stacking boosters. I mean, holy goddamn smoly, what the bloody hell's that all about? So, well, mate, I used to boost it for a long time, and there's I don't anymore. But I was quite happy to spend money on a booster each month. But 3 boosters, I mean, I have no idea what the market price for a booster. Are they going to give triple packs? Are they going to? I mean, a lot of boosters to be buying, and then whether you add on to the fact, which is a pretty cool idea, the fact that you can put passive boosters on all your secondary characters, your other 2 characters, I mean, you could spend a lot of money each month putting all the. So if you're a player that really wants to play Dust to its limits and involved in all the glory of all the game modes that Dust have, you would have to spend quite a lot of money to get your maximum output of skill points each month, and I'm not quite sure if that's really fair on people, but that's where the game seems to be going.
Well, if you look at it in this light, Booker, the way I've seen it is you can spend, and this is only rough maths, and my maths and alcohol don't necessarily go well together, so I'm probably going to be wrong, but you can triple stack your boosters, fair play. You can completely acquire, you can fully acquire all the skill points that Dust currently has in 6 to 8 months rather than 80 years, and your clone will be worth around $4,000 if I think I worked it out correctly. In 6 months you could have every single skill in the game. your little clone will be worth more than a Titan in Eve.
That definitely sounds like mathematics done with your crayon spam. I can't see it being done in 6 months. I think the cap would probably prevent that, but who knows? Who am I to say? I'm not a mathematician either. But we're getting closer to the time where it's not far off. Probably 6 months when FanFest is due again, and I was said last year that if that was going to happen, then a Legion beta, official Legion beta, would be happening around that time. So who knows? They want people to get fully skilled up before Legion beta, but maybe that's the whole reason for it. But you have to spend a lot of bloody money to do it.
And that's kind of the whole point, really. Spend money, go to Legion, spend more money.
But there's this whole thing going on about people that CCP are doing a money grab, and because there's other things in monetizing, like they've introduced a marketplace where you can sell gear. That's fantastic news. It's poor bloody vendor price, 20% of the market price for your stuff, and then gee whiz. But you can. But if it's Aurum gear, you get more for the vendor price. But also, another thing they've introduced is the loyalty ranking system. But you get better prices for if you've got a higher loyalty rank. So if you're a player that's played for a long time, but one of the mainstays of that loyalty rank is how much Aurum you spend. So the more Aurum you spend, the better price you get for your equipment you sell on the market. So it's all tied in. It's all about how much Aurum you're basically throwing at CCP. Now I can understand why people are saying, "Oh, it's a money grab. It's a money grab." But look at the numbers. Just how many people are regularly buying Aurum equipment and playing Dust on a weekly basis? Because it's not rocket science. There's a few thousand, but and if every single one of those people, if every single one of say 3,000 or 4,000 people spend 20 quid a month, you're talking what, 30 to 40,000, maybe up to 80,000. That's if every single one of those people were buying that sort of stuff each month. £80,000 a month. Well, that's probably the I don't know, maybe that would pay the salaries of the people in Singapore. I don't know. That doesn't seem like you're going to be. That's not like a game that's making serious amounts of money. It doesn't seem. There's not enough people buying this stuff to put so much time and effort into monetizing Dust. So the question I ask is, why are they doing it? What's it in aid of? This is where the direction they're going to go with Legion.
I would agree with you there. Use Dust as a test bed for what's going to happen in Legion, and that's what I think it is as well, believe it or not. Leaving the monetizing subject alone and steering well away from it because of the controversy already surrounding it. Yeah, people are happy. Let's talk about the bug fixes, Booker. A couple caught my eye, which I thought were quite funny, but you know, hey, you take the first stab at it, dude.
Really pleased to see that one of the polishes was something I've been so dear to my heart from the very first moment that this version of Dust has been in amongst us. And there are many times that I've switched on Dust and I've come onto my character select screen, and I thought I really wish there was a more clear picture of my suit, my helmeted man on my login screen. And what have they given us? They have given us exactly that. I now, instead of just immediately selecting my character and getting onto the game, will be quite happy to sit there for several minutes and just watch the more highly rendered picture of my characters on the character select screen. And what more could you want in life, man? I mean,
oh, Booker, it gets better, dude. It gets better. You'll also notice the fix to the flickering stars bug. You know, I thought stars were supposed to flicker.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, what a special treat this is for us, because this is even before you get to the login screen. We have the flickering star field that greets us as we're waiting for the game to log in, and you know, it would be it's going to be, you know, really nice not to have to put up with those flickering stars as we waited for the game to log in. I can only be grateful for CCP for taking such time and trouble for such important matters, getting them out there and sorted. So, you know, progress is being made, and we shouldn't scoff too much.
Oh, here's a patch that a lot of dropship pilots will be thankful for. You know, the invisible missiles buff or burst or whatever they called it. You know, now the invisible missile can be seen before it hits you and kills you out this dropship. So Judge might be quite happy with that.
I am greatly looking forward to the reduction in earache due to Judge not moaning about invisible missiles anymore. Well,
now we can see what kills them at least.
and another major step forward for CCP. And again, thank you very much for putting the time and the effort into where these things are really needed. There's been a lot of controversy about this, and people have been up in arms about it. It's been all over the forums, but they have solved the iron pistol reload animation. So, you know, bow down. We are not worthy. I mean, basically, the problem has been solved. So there you go, everybody. All you iron pistol users out there, and I know it's a hot topic. Away you go. Enjoy 1.9.
So yeah, Booker, in conclusion, dude, what do you have to say to the guys and girls out there playing Dustfire 14 as we speak?
Well, to be honest, I am. The most exciting thing I am about is some new bloody places to go and shoot people's faces off. You know, we've been running around the same old maps for so bloody long now. I mean, so long I actually can't remember the amount of time. I mean, Manus Peak was at one point was the only map we had for many months, and we're still playing on it. And it is a good map, actually. I quite enjoy it. But yeah, I am properly excited about having some new maps and new sockets to run around on. I just hope they put some Relic-Iron around the place so I can do some farming at the same time as just. Oh no, is that the wrong game?
Wrong game, dude! Wrong game! Well, yeah, I'm going to draw my conclusions really from this 1.9 patch notes. You know, it's all very well and it's good having all these new maps and sockets and battlegrounds and bits and pieces, but no new game modes. Whoop-de-doo. You know, it's all great that the bug fixes went along, but and the monetization, you know, that's a bit iffy. You know, I prefer them to have fixed the game rather than trying to monetize the game. Although I do think it's quite funny that CCP found a way to monetize Flavor of the Month play. Yeah, we don't play to win, but if you want to win, you've got to pay.
Yeah.
I thought thought that was quite funny. Well done, CCP. Well done. CCPZ needs to get a bonus just for thinking up on that one.
So yeah, yet another thing that's been monetised via TCP. I just a little bit concerning, I think, with how much monetisation is putting into the game, and but it's clearly that's the way that Legion is going to go, which is even more bad news for Bam because he doesn't spend money on anything, so he's never going to get to play any of those games at all.
I do have yeah, I'm going to play Legion. I'm going to play Legion. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, but you'll be at the bottom of the pile, mate, because you won't be spending money on getting your skill boosters.
A newbie player can effectively surpass someone like myself who's been playing for the better part of 2.5 years now. So yeah, you know, it is a little bit frustrating, but hey, that's where Legion's going to go, and I will see all you in Legion, sort of thing, you know.
Indeed.
And on that bombshell, guys, that's it for me, and that's it for Booker. We will see you all very, very, very soon.